What's up, everybody? It's your boy Lamar here, back at it again with a here to bring y'all what if female Naruto hit herself into the chunins part 3. Alright, anyways, let's get into it. So, this version says, well, I took on the two weakest. Of course, I had Sakura sit back. I knew that they were way stronger than Sakura, and I decided that it would be best if she sit out of that fight. Just in case something does happen to us, which I very doubt it due to me and Sasuke, I knowing from watching one of their battles with my shadow clones, would have easily destroyed them. Sasuke at first was struggling on them 2-on-1 due to the fact that I knew that the female would be very easily, and I very easily dispatch her with the styles of my appearance combined. And basically, Hiruzen and Kakashi here, this go wide-eyed. And no one else is. They're all wondering why like Hiruzen and Kakashi are like so wide-eyed of the fact that the girl know who her parents are. This is where Hiruzen's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm definitely gonna get killed by her. She's definitely gonna. Oh god, because like he knows that Naruto has a bad tendency of anger due to sometimes watching him and seeing her like in her age, like one of her rage of fits, whenever like the villagers would do something bad to her apartment or something, and when she went to a training ground to train, this is where basically he's thinking like, I'm so screwed. And so yeah, Hiruzen doesn't know how strong she really is. He knows that she can destroy a little bit of the landscape with the wind style jutsu she has. And that basically she's and that she can also kind of use a sword. He only seen her a little bit using the sword. He was thinking about seeing you guys to train her in how to use a sword, but he also realized that like he doesn't have enough manpower to really spare like that. So he decided that it'd be best if she learns by herself, which is a good thing because she developed her own style. And it is very deadly. So yeah. She then says, I defeated them with my parents' style, and I took on the other guy. He was fairly weak in the taijutsu category against me. So all I really did was use again my style, but he started to leave hand signs. I dodged one of his earth styles, earth spikes, and then I used wind jutsu. I was mainly just trying to hit his barrier, like his mud wall. But when I used wind style, wind swords, I might have cut off his entire arms and legs. She says like nervously, rubbing the back of her head, and basically hers is like, on accident. And she goes, yeah, I kind of put too much chakra into it. And you know how, large chakra reserves are. And Hiruzen goes, oh my fucking god. And Hiruzen goes, when you say cut him off, like, he doesn't, like, he's gonna look like a potato. He's literally going to be in a wheelchair, or he's going to be rolled places. He's not going to be able to move. I still know bleeding, but he's past that thought. Honestly, he's gonna feel a lot of pain when he wakes back up. And Hiruzen's like, holy shit. This is where Anko goes, damn, Gaki. Because like Anko also made it there after the little fight she had with Orochimaru. After Orochimaru's a little fed up that he didn't get to Sasuke, thanks to Naruto. This is where Kurenai would then say, so you track people down by using your shadow clones, which dispel every minute to let you know where they were. And this is where she goes, yep, pretty much. Then she says, then you have a hand that's basically real. She then goes, yep, pretty much. And she basically hands it to Kurenai. As she didn't really know how to act like Kurenai, did not really know her. But she acted like her, sounded like her, or like from the little process she did understand. And basically, she even gave the glare that she can glare to other people. And Kurenai's like, And she touches Naruto and see that it doesn't dispel. And basically, it's like a solid body of her. This is when Narco read would end the hinge and then goes, yeah. Anyways, this is where Houston goes, Narco, how come your hinges are real? This is where Narco said, well, I channel chakra all over my entire body, and really, that's really about it. I mean, I have a lot of chakra, so of course I would power that little chakra jutsu. Like, of course I would power the jutsu. So I guess that's like what happens when you overpower like the true amount that you put in. This is when Kakashi then says, Narco, can you show me how much chakra you really have? Or like, can you like do the realm sign? She does, and Hiruzen's eye goes wide, and so does Kakashi and everybody else. They go, her chakra is like you can see it coming off her. It's purple. It's gonna be like Hashirama's cloak. You know, like how Hashirama looks. He goes, it's, oh God. And just basically that happens, and this is where that's when Hiruzen goes, remind me. He then goes, well, Narco, you're dismissed. And this is where the college goes, wait a minute. No, there's one more question I must know. Then this is where Narco goes. This is where Hiruzen looks at Kakashi and goes, go ahead and asks. This is where Narco then said, this is when Narco goes, oh man, this is when I want to go get a little bit of rest. And Kakashi goes, why did you hide your true skills? This is where Narco looks at him and goes, you should know better than anyone, Kakashi. Again, I have people in this village that's against me. And when you guard me when I was a little kid, how many assassination attempts did you have to stop? This is where he goes, well, when you were a baby, I had to stop about 45. When you're 1 through, he's gonna say when you're basically a few months to 7 years old, I stopped about a total of 700 attempts. This is where Kakashi then goes, oh, I see. You're trying to make sure the villagers can't really touch you. And now since you're going to be into if you do, which most likely you will become a chunin, you'll basically won't have to worry about the villagers doing anything to you. That's where she nods. You see, if I'm a genin and I show my skills, they can still control my life, which means that they can still not control my life, but one mess up in the ninja service business, and boom, I'm screwed itself. And her then goes, I see now. That's why you hit the true skill. He then goes, I'm sorry I couldn't really protect you. This is where she then goes, yeah, and you do not want to go to heaven right now. This is where Harrison goes, what do you mean? She then goes, yeah, so I had a talk with them. And they kind of got my memories. And I kind of have their memories. And yeah, if you go to heaven right now, you're fucked. So Harrison goes, oh shit. Like, royally or just like, not that much. This is where she goes, royally. Like, you are gonna need a new body to identify you. And Harrison then goes, fuck. And Naruto's like, yep. And Kakashi, they also told me to pass the message of the one that should have been smashed by the rock is not amongst them. Whatever that means, when you're in Genin days. This is where Kakashi eyes go writing, and then he goes, so Obito is alive. This is what basically he was saying on his breath. Kurenai and Asuma hear this, and they go wide-eyed as well. They go, Kakashi, that can't be true. And this is where basically Kakashi goes, I don't know. I know that they wouldn't lie to their daughter to pass me on this message. It must mean that he's somewhere in this world doing something. This is where Obito would sneeze. And she then says, yeah, well, is that all? This is where Kurenai then goes, this is where Kurenai just says, what do you plan on doing with your ninja career? Or, like, what do you plan on specializing in? This is where Naruto goes, I don't really want to specialize in anything. I want to learn everything I can. I mean, I want to be the top, like, ninja in every art. Ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu, fuinjutsu, which I'm going to be very soon, of course. You gotta practice the skills. barrier jutsu, strategy, political. Yeah, I just want to be the strongest in everything, top of everything, and I can use all types of weapons. So, and also I'm kind of a weapon specialist already. So yeah, this person then goes, Naruto. I also saw that you pulled out a sword in your fights. Where did you put? Where did or like, Oh no, on ankle. Where did you get the sword from? This is when Naruto goes, oh yeah, well, when I was in Atlanta Ways, I found a lot of different weapons, so I took them with me. This is where Kakashi goes, what type of weapons? This is where she goes, Uzumaki made weapons. They have my symbol on them. Garo took them. I don't know how he got his hands on them, but he did. And now they're in their respectful owner. This is where Kakashi goes, And how did you find Gato's space? She then says, oh, I did. Don't worry about that. I just found it. Kakashi then goes, did he have? Yes, he did have money. Yes, I did give some to the wave. And where's the rest? Well, that's with me. And no, Kakashi. No. Don't ask where I hid it, because you're not going to find it. And this is where, basically, Kakashi will look down, he goes, can I just get a little bit of it? And this is where she looks at Kakashi and then goes, will 50,000 suit you? This is when Kakashi would nod his head very fiercely. She would basically summon all the money. They'll all go wide-eyed because there's multiple bags on it. It's like each bag has about $1 billion in each. And she then gives him about 50,000. And Kakashi goes, can I just have a bag? And then she goes, no, I'm going to use this. Because I know the civilian council is going to try to do something to screw me over. And basically, Hiruzen then goes, do I even want to know? This is what she was. Hiruzen goes, no, I even stole his companies. So yeah, I'm using it. I have ties that are running the companies for me. I kind of left him a shadow clone there to tell him that. So now Ghetto Industry is now the Whirlpool Express, where basically the Wave Country will sell things. Which is why the Whirlpool Express has been coming to the Fire Country before any others. And hers was like, damn. And yeah, she then says, yeah, every now and then she then says, well, I have a question. This is what she looks at Thorsten and goes, so if let's say I did have 2 extra scrolls for just random curiously, and let's say one of the rookie teams doesn't really complete it, can y'all just like give this to them? And this is where Harrison looks at him and goes, I mean, she then says, or never mind. This is where she then says, alright, it doesn't matter. I have my clones on them regardless, and I'll just have one of my clones appear in front of them with the scrolls. So never mind. Don't worry about it. This is where Hiruzen goes, that's Naruto, you're already finished. Then this is where she hold up her hand and goes, technically, it's not cheating if it was just randomly dropped in front of them. And 2, even if y'all didn't know I dropped it in front of them, who else gonna know? This is what she then says, Shikamaru them kind of need a scroll. This is what she then decides to help out Shikamaru them. And then she hands a clone, has one of her clones. Scrolls, they'll teleport back. Then this is where they will see Shikamaru them. They will see the clone. She will drop the scroll. She will put a do a little sign, and basically leaves and give them a scroll. She will do the same with Kiba and Hinata's team. After they were originally going to go against the Mist team, and lure them into the bugs. This is where she'll basically drop it next to Hinata and does the little shush motion. Hinata, she'll understand and pick up the scroll and then says, keep it cool, let's go. They'll quickly run away from the area, make it to the tower. This is where all rookie teams will get there at the same time. They open up their scrolls and their senses will come through. And that's when Hiruzen goes, so you did it anyways. And then she goes, yup, I was going to do it regardless. I was just trying to give you a little heads up what I was going to do. And Hiruzen is like, oh my gosh. Oh well. This is where basically all the clones that are on them, and she fails the clones with the spell. Actually, then who said Naruto goes, so that was your clones that was on me. This one Naruto I mean, Shino goes, so are you able to use like, are you, Aburame? And Naruto shakes her head, no. This is where it goes, so why were you able to, send bugs, like, use bugs? And all the other rookies are now there, as this is where, Naruto goes, those wasn't bugs. They were shadow clones. I just had them transform into like a hinge of a bug, and you thought, I guess, they were your hive. Since I kind of did have them kind of similar to your hive, just they didn't really come from your chakra. This way, and also they found the pattern of how your hive moves. So yeah, he didn't know it's in understanding. As Shikamaru then goes, so you're done hiding or something, huh? Yeah, Naruto goes, yeah, and you're done being lazy too and taking your serious. This is where Shikamaru, he would then nod and goes, yes, I actually am. This is where she says, good. This is where Kiba, he would then build up a little courage. He then says, so Naruto, huh? And she then looks like Kiba and nod her head and goes, yes. This Kiba then goes, so Naruto, why did you not tell me you're a hide? This is where Naruto look at Kiba like, are you an idiot? And she goes, Kiba, 1, I don't like you. 2, you smell like a dog. 3, why would I tell someone that I'm high as a male to another male at the time when I was hiding what I really look like? This is where Kiba goes, I don't know, but you could have still told me. Or hell, even some of the other guys or something. Or showed yourself to us. This is where Naruto goes, no, you didn't need to know. So yeah. That's when Kiba, he'll do like a little pout, and Naruto, she'll laugh at him for that pout. And basically, Naruto, she would then says, well, I must get to my training. But, I mean, not to training. I will get me some rest now. And she basically walks off. Now, when she gets to her room, she'll see Sasuke there with Sakura, as they all got to share a room due to having a label Team Kakashi. As when she gets there, she'll see there's only 2 beds. This is where she'll sigh and then say, Sakura, can we share the bed? Sakura will say, no, why would I want to share a bed with you? You could actually still be a guy and just trying to fool everybody. This is where she would then sigh, and then she would then say, Sasuke, can I have the bed and you take the floor? I don't really feel comfortable sleeping with another guy. This is where Sasuke, he would then, for a second, goes, either you sleep with me or you sleep on the floor. I kind of got here before you. This is where she goes, that's not fair because you know the Hokage called me instead. As Sasuke goes, oh well, that's too bad and too sad. And she would then basically give him like a small glare and goes, dickhead. And just, and basically she would just, say, fine, I guess we can share. She would basically take off her, jacket, and basically she'll be in her mesh shirt. As she's, of course, turned away from Sasuke. And then she says, is there a bathroom nearby to Sakura? Sakura will point to the bathroom, and she'll quickly walk to the bathroom, switch into some shorts, and into an oversized t-shirt. She would then crawl in the bed, and she would then say, 1, no cuddling. 2, do not wrap your arms around me. 3, if I wrap my arms around you, you better push me off you. I do move a little bit in my sleep, but that's only to find warmth. This is where Sasuke then goes, and if I don't do any of those, she would then say, I will take off. She would then say, I don't know, you might catch feelings and then won't be able to lose them. Basically. And Sasuke, he was smirking, saying, who says I haven't already? And Well, Naruto doesn't know that Sasuke actually does like her, and she didn't show her shoulder. Um, so in Naruto, she basically lays down as Sasuke. He would then lay down like with his back towards Sakura. Naruto kind of has her back toward Sasuke due to her not wanting to just due to not wanting to be really next to Sasuke like that. This is where like in the middle of her nap and Sasuke and Sakura, Naruto should kind of curl into Sasuke. She put her head on his chest and basically like she have her she have her head on his chest and he will have an arm wrapped around her as they will wake up in the morning. And Sakura she'll kind of be fuming that Naruto's laying on Sasuke like that. And so yeah, kind of hope my back pause wasn't that loud and y'all heard that. My bad. Um, okay, so Sasuke he would go first physically to Sakura. I'm about to push Naruto. And he will grab Sakura hands and goes, "Chill out, Sakura. She did warn us that she would run her sleep. And all you have to do is sleep in the same bed with Naruto and this wouldn't be a problem." This is where Sakura she will frown. And she'll go back to the bed. As Sasuke he will start to stare down into Naruto's face. He goes, she's quite cute when she sleep. And then he then wraps his other arm back around her protectively and goes back to sleep. Naruto will wake up about 30 minutes later as Sasuke has woken up again in 20 minutes due to Sakura. Due to him feeling Sakura's force and trying to pry Naruto's arms and stuff off of him. And he kind of scolded her again for being jealous and all that. And or for being immature. And just that like he's trying to sleep and she just woke him up for no reason. As Sasuke's looking down to her eyes and she looks straight up into Sasuke. She would then look at the position and she would go, "I told you to push me off you if you felt me do this." And she would start to sit up. You know, Sasuke was smirking, goes, "I didn't want to. You look very cute and peaceful when you're asleep." This is where Naruto, she would kind of blush and go, "Baka." And she would get up and go to the restroom. She would do her morning rituals and take a shower. This is where she would then get back and she would make a booth period of genjutsus. And basically how to make her own genjutsu. She would then get back in the bed and Sasuke would see that Naruto is now in a tank top shirt and some short shorts. Of course all in black. She'll walking down in the bed, and her hair is also straight. She'll start to read. This is when Sakura goes, Genjutsu, huh? Or basically, not Sasuke, not Sakura, but Sasuke. This was Naruto goes, yes. Genjutsu is a very strong art. Many people doesn't know that, but it's very good if you're able to trick your opponent. Because you'll never know when you're truly in a Genjutsu the whole time. Unless you're very adapted to the art of Genjutsu. This is where Sasuke goes, my Sharingan can detect any Genjutsu. And Naruto goes, yes, your Sharingan is a very good tool, Sasuke. But you won't always be able to use your Sharingan. Who knows, someone might bind you and then put you under a Genjutsu. How would your Sharingan work then? This is where she then said, this is when Sasuke then says, are you forgetting? Sharingans can, I'll be able to read the Genjutsus and dispel it immediately. Or the Sharingan will do it for me. So Naruto goes, but what if there is another Sharingan user and they're stronger and they have a strong Genjutsu? This is when Sasuke goes, I doubt it. And this is where Naruto then says also, this is where she whispered in his ears and goes, I have a dojutsu. It's called the Rinne Sharingan. Do you know anything about the Rinne Sharingan? Due to her knowing knowing that Ashura was the head of the Uchihas and that he might know something. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of a song. As Sasuke would then shake his head, no. I don't know really much about the Sharingan itself, other than the basic facts that the clan has left after Itachi has murdered them all, and what Kakashi has also teach me. That's where Naruto, she would nod her head and goes, I understand. So he then dropped the subject and basically just sit there and read her book on Genjutsu. And Sasuke, he will basically let her lean on, like, he'll basically make her lean on his shoulder, but she'll look at him and go, why did you do that? That's where he goes, I just thought it would be more comfortable. She'll look at Sasuke and at Sakura and then says, she didn't use the substance Jutsu with Sakura. As Sakura, she'll kind of go red. As Naruto then smile like Sakura and basically go back to her reading. This is where Sakura, she'll see that Sasuke, he's a little, he kind of stiffens as his Sakura. And Sakura goes, oh, Sasuke-kun, I knew you loved me more than Naruto. And this is when Sasuke says, Sakura, get off me. And he pushes her immediately off him. Naruto will frown at this and goes, Sasuke, how come you're not like that with someone that will actually cherish your love? And this is where he then goes, I don't want Sakura. Honestly, she's not my type, and she probably won't be in for a while, even if that does come to light. And two, I'm a Uchiha. Us Uchihas like strong women. And honestly, Sakura doesn't fit the bill at all. It's a Uchiha curse of ours to always go for stronger women. Don't matter if they're taken or not. Which is why majority of the Uchiha women are strong. And basically, Naruto, she would nod her head. But guys, I'll be leaving this off for this part. If you like it, please like, comment, peace.